Hello everyone, it's me. I wanted to make a rant video about like a certain situation that's going on. I know I never do long-term videos like this, but I just feel like I need to say something about it. I'm talking about the new thing that's been going around. I'm sure y'all have heard the name of it. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the name of it. I'm pretty sure I'm not, because YouTube is a big baby. But we're talking about the thing that happened on the cruise ship and everyone got it. I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure I can say it in the description. I don't think I'm allowed to say it like out loud though in video. So the only reason I wanted to make a rant is because the World Health Organization or whatever, we have a lot of cases that are going on, sure, but they're making claims that it's not as easy to spread or whatever because it doesn't work the same way as apparently it's spread through. It initially started through rat or whatever the heck, rat excrement, and people were eating it. And it's also spread through like human physical contact or whatever, or like sharing of like liquids or plasma. But like, the math does not add up on that, right? Because if that's the case, then how did so many people get it so quickly? And even if it wasn't the case with physical human contact, if that's how it spread so fast, if it was purely just through like rodents, how many rodents were on that cruise ship? Y'all must have had an infestation and y'all did not notice. And I don't know if it's I don't know how well researched this thing is. Again, I don't know if I can say it because of YouTube. But what? The math does not add up for me on that. What kind of cruise ship what was going on that cruise ship? If it was human contact, what kind of cruise ship were y'all on? I don't know. I think it's a little weird or ridiculous that it spread so quickly. And I'm just saying, if we do have another global situation going on with it, another, that other thing that happened back in 2020, I'm hoping I'm not jinxing it and it doesn't happen, because this is gonna be I'm not trying to fearmonger, I'm not trying to scare people into saying oh, if it does happen, you should freak out, you need to stock up on your drinking water. No, I'm not trying to do that at all. But all I'm saying is if something like that does happen again, this is probably going to be a lot more serious compared to the last one. Because what's the mortality rate on it? It's what, 45% now or something? I'm just saying, if another thing happens like that, it's going to be very irritating for me to deal with. Or at least, I don't know. Well, it's going to be irritating for everyone. I'm sure none of y'all want that to happen. Let's just hope another thing does not happen. And pray to God that it doesn't. I just find it a little ridiculous how some of the stuff they're saying, it's not really adding up with how fast it spread. There are videos of people who are quarantined, being all sad and stuff, saying that they want to leave or go back to their home or whatever. I get that. I would probably be the same way. But if you go home, you're gonna start spreading it around. We don't need that. I needed somewhere to rant about it, because it makes no sense to me. It just doesn't, how it spread so quickly like that, and how it's apparently still spreading even more. Apparently that's what's being said, but I don't think it's something to panic about. Well, period, we shouldn't be panicking about it, but if it is something that spreads, it's gonna be a lot worse than 2020. Still, I need somewhere to rant. That's all I had to say. Also, another update on long-term videos. I am still planning to post more long-term videos. I just haven't gotten around to the time of actually making them, because I have a lot of personal projects going on right now. So, yeah, other than that though, Thank you for watching.